Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII on the Mysterious JG. For those of you watching these as they go up, we're about to wrap up a weekend's worth of episodes, and I spared you some off-screen, oh, I got the sound on my TV up, hold on. Spared you some off-screening where, having switched the card rule to all, I played some cards in Balam Garden. In order to, well, you can use the GF ability card mod, you can change cards into things like screws, rune armlets, water crystals, etc. And then I use things like refine lightning wind magic from an item, mostly life recovery magic, time space magic, and status magic from an item. And I've gave some more magic to people's stockpiles. There's a couple of things where I only had enough to make 100, so I gave 100 to Squall, and everybody doesn't have it. So Squall has spells like Zombie. He has Pain. He has Berserk. That the other characters don't have. Because I got them by taking it like cards for enemies that have like zombie powers and refining them into items that I was able to refine into zombie spells. So we'll be encountering those enemies later. It may have been easier to simply draw the magic from those enemies later, but we can be immune to zombie as a status ailment before we ever encounter anything that inflicts it, in theory. Although actually, I think there's a boss coming that you can draw zombie from because it's undead that doesn't use zombie status ailments on you. But whatever. Also, what you can draw from enemies is affected by your level. Since I'm trying really hard not to level up, in some cases, we'll come across enemies that you can draw a zombie from, but only if you're above a certain level. Tornado is one. I got Tornado before I got Arrow, thanks to this technique, although I think Arrow is considered level 1 and Tornado is considered level 2. But I ran into a little bit of a problem. Now I've run out of slots. So I need to get rid of Cure, because now that we've got Cura and Curaga, I don't need it. Eventually I'll want to get rid of Fire and Blizzard and Thunder. And by the end of the game, when you've collected all the spells, you need to find even more. Like, they don't give you enough slots to actually keep all of the spells. And I kind of did a little mistake just so that we could use some of these spells occasionally, and because it was easy to do. I got our fourth party member, who's not in the party right now, has Cure, which means there's no place for me to dump off Squall's Cure spells. And you can't just get rid of them. You can't just drop them. Like, he would have to give it to somebody. The game doesn't really recognize it. Oh, because we didn't give you enough slots for all the spells. You may come across a point where you have spells that are taking up inventory and you just don't want them anymore. It doesn't let you get rid of them. Unless there's something I don't know about going on. So basically, we're going to have to make Squall just cast Cure until I get rid of all the Cure, or we get a fifth party member. Eventually, you will have a total of 6 party members at the end of the game. So, yeah, eventually, either I will cast the regular basic Cure spell without stocking it enough times, or we'll just have to get to the point in the game where we've got another character to use. So, all that being said, there's one plot scene I want to see before we leave here. And it's at Zell's place. I thought there was a scene to see here. Yo, Squall, it's my room. It's sacred, so keep out. I know I came in here once on a similar save slot and to play Zell's mom at cards and accidentally got a scene I didn't mean to. Oh, Zell, are you off today? Nah, outdoor class. Drop by whenever you can, even just to say hi. So I don't know what will trigger this scene. Have you improved your game? Sure, we'll play her once. Maybe that has something to do with it. But, I'd have to get really sloppy to lose at cards against anyone around here now, because I've got the Zell card from Zell's mom. I got the Kitus card from playing one of the groupies. I got the Cypher card from Master Sid, although I didn't bother to show me getting it. I got it off camera, but... And Diablo and Ifrit you just get by defeating those bosses. So at this point, like, I've got much higher level cards than anybody around here has. And although eventually the card rules get complicated in different areas and you can lose even though your deck appears to be better because of stuff like these elements symbols, lightning and fire and rock that we're seeing on some of these enemies. By and large, it doesn't work that way and you should be able to win when you've got these better cards. But sometimes you screw up. So you do want to save periodically. But here's the all trade rule in effect. So let's leave here and try to come back and see if we can trigger the scene I wanted. No, I'm not sure why it's not happening. Hi, Zell, how are you doing? Maybe I have to talk to him first. Hey, how's it going? You know me, I'm always good. Good, make sure you stop by and say hi to your mom. Maybe that's why. I definitely got some scene before. Or maybe I had to come in here, but I don't think so. There's little scenes that don't matter for the main story that I want to showcase. Oh, and you know what? Hello. So we've got more upgrades that are possible. Squall is currently... He's got Revolver, but I can't do it because I don't have any steel pipes. And I don't have any steel pipes because I used it to get something else. Actually need to hold off on some of this. I think you want to get all of the weapons to make sure you unlock all of the... Like, I'll probably want to get Slaying Tail and Red Scorpion to make sure that I get all of the different things. Shear Trigger. But what's interesting is it doesn't seem like you need the weapons month. This tells you how to do shear. Basic weapon, the revolver, M screw piece, and steel pipe and screw. Okay, so I needed I used up my steel pipes. Gun aspect is more powerful. Well, I mean, I guess if we skip and just get the most powerful thing available, it seems like you don't need to get the magazines that tell you how to make them, which is weird. So what I'm not really sure about is if this means I no longer... Because, like, for Squall, you unlock different limit breaks with different weapons. So maybe I just skipped some of the middle-of-the-road limit breaks. Well, anyway, I've leveled up everybody's Wappets. That probably has nothing to do with the scene that I thought was supposed to happen. Oh, Zell, you off today? No. The one thing I know I did is I went to the train station but didn't board the train, so maybe that triggered something. You need to buy anything before you go? Well, you don't sell the item that I'm missing for this damn... No, they don't. The train to Timber is here. Please purchase a train ticket. Nope, I'm going to ignore the story for right now, because I also realized I want to go back to Balam Garden and talk as many times as possible to the pigtail girl at the library, because that's a side quest. It doesn't give you anything, it just gives you a story scene. You said off to now. You're gonna see it off to now. You're gonna go fight some more. Okay, be careful. See you around. We really don't care about you guys at all. All right, let's quick go back here. I know this is kind of wasting time, but did our rank just go down because we haven't been advancing the story? That will happen if you like run around fighting random monsters and not advancing the story. Your pay will go down. But generally, just passing time is what allows you to get money, so... Is that Zhu? Hey, Squall, heard you. Hey, Squall, heard you got your first mission already. Looks like they have high hopes for you. What a card game. I used to be an avid player. I haven't been playing lately. Give me some time to brush up. Oh. I believe she's part of the secret card group that one guy mentioned. I'm gonna be a seed. I'm gonna work real hard. I'm not playing you with the stupid ass card game though. I mean, if you think I got nothing better to do with my time? Did you hear they're going to cut the library budget again? Why do they always do that? They have some kind of grudge against us? Out of all the committees, we, the library committee, are the only ones beneficial to studying. I know, seriously, we got the same amount as the disparity committee. How sad is that? Oh my, oh my. Well, at least we have a different budget to buy books with. But what about our snacks? That adds up too, you know. Sometimes there's nothing to do. All you do is just sit here. That's right. Eating snacks and chatting is part of our job. Okay, that scene may have been... because, like, there's scenes that... This is something I was warned about by this fact. There will be scenes that you can't tell that they were really important at all, but... If you don't, You want to challenge me at cards, you crazy motherfucker? Sorry, I don't know why I reacted like that. If you want to gamble, I'm your man. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting into the card game now. I guess I'm just curious about who can and can't play cards. But with the card modification command that exists, there is a point to playing people who don't use special cards particularly. You can just... Like, there's a card for an enemy called Wendigo we're going to need to get, I think, because I used up the thing that you turn it into to, and that's preventing me from remodeling one of Swallow. Although now that I've modeled it to the highest level weapon, I don't want to mod it back down. Darn, I can't remember the name of the book. It's too much of a hassle. He can't remember what book he's supposed to be getting. Rarg, I won't lose the cards. So he's going to get what's probably the wrong book. I can't remember what book the instructor told me to check out. It's too much work to go ask him again. Oh, there's a Wendigo. That's what we needed. I'm your man. So at least we'll get a Wendigo card. Now whether I want to actually downgrade my Woppet... What is this? Nothing. Yep. Didn't mean to do that. Come on, game! What the hell? I saved a seat, but where's my study partner? I'll get in trouble if she doesn't come back soon. Hee hee, you want to play cards? Not really, I'm just checking. What? Fwaha. I guess he's yawning. Okay, didn't mean to do... Okay, he doesn't play cards, so you accidentally get his whole dialogue over, and he's got a specialized wacky comedy dialogue that takes longer than most. Let's get out of here. So this whole thing was she's waving her hands in front of her face and going, "You can't see me," because the game is sped up. So we'll use the card. We'll use the ability real quick. Screws I'm not really worried about. Sheer Feather is actually one of the ones that we're kind of looking for right now. Curse Spike I think we're looking for. Betrayal Swords we're looking for, and we just used one. The Wendigo drops a Steel Orb. I think that's what we were missing for one of these. Or Steel Pipe. Either way, we got what we need now. so we'll get stuck on a landmark. No, don't draw. We have to slowly burn off our stock of the cure spell. So we'll save, and we'll go in here and Flame Saber. I'm thinking that having the fourth weapon will give you access to all previously unlockable, because the main thing that you get with new weapons, for Squall at least, the weapons are what gives him... Ooh. Somebody just left. That's Zell's mom's. Mother of Big Bad Rascal. Where did he go? My gosh, I hope he doesn't get hit by a car or anything. Oh, this is some kind of sub-quest that I don't think I even knew about, because Big Bad Rascal was looking for Zell before. You off today? Outdoor class. You never get to go to Zell's room as far as I know. Yeah, there's various little, like, side questy type things you do just... Oh, hold on. Ah! She was there talking to somebody. Hi, Zell. We were just talking about your mother. Do you realize what an amazing person your mother is? Make sure you go see her. What are you worried about? It's normal for kids to have a lot of energy. If he turns out like Zell, then you have something to worry about. Okay, so there's a comic relief plot line where, and there's two people out here. Oh no, this is one guy. Kind of the, how's that for a catch line? Not a million years would you be able to come up with something better. Please blow it out your rear. What? Why is Zell just like randomly insulting some hotelier? Blow. That's it. Blow. Or the sea breeze will blow you away. Sorry, I'm not allowed to play cards right now. My wife is very strict. Okay, so we'll go try to visit with Ma one more time. Now that we were told she's amazing. She's apparently an amazing woman who spends the entire game doing dishes. The mother of Big Bad Rascal is just blown away that anybody can raise a child with anything resembling any kind of competence. Yeah, so now it's like I don't think I want to go back, right? Red Scorpion Gauntlet. So everybody's got the best way that they can have. I don't think I screwed up anything, but if I did, I can always go back. Oh, who are you? Go back later on when I've got lots of items. I can go back, get the old weapons, and then re-upgrade to the new ones. Hey, you have a pretty nice physique. I'm a professional photographer. Want to be a spotlight technician? Why do you need one? I've never seen... I don't recall ever having seen this dialogue either. There's going to be a big parade in Calbadia, and I'm thinking of going. I want to take a lot of nice pictures and sell them and make big money. We'll split everything 70-30. Actually, how about 80-20? You know what? Forget about it. Okay, thanks anyway. Alright. Train to Timber's here. Please purchase a ticket. Yep. I'm going to actually continue the story. Now that there's 10 minutes left in this weekend's set of videos. Please go inside right away. The train to Timber will be leaving shortly. Train will be departing soon. Please hurry if you're getting on. I wonder if we can leave and not get on and then come back later and will the train wait for us. Well, we got more money and we didn't get demoted in rank yet. I'm pretty sure one of the people who was in this scene that I remembered seeing was this lady, so maybe we've already... I don't know. I got confused. Okay, the train will wait for us because we are the plot characters. You Better wait for us train. Look at them PS1 graphics, digitally remastered. This train is awesome! The Transcontinental Railroad, baby! What the hell's wrong with them? It even runs through an underground tunnel to get to Timber. Pretty cool, huh? Whatever. Sure is. Guess you're not interested. Oh, a few videos ago I mentioned there was not blonde characters. I forgot Zell, the blondest character of all. By the way, Squall, you have to use that ticket to get inside. Next stop, Timber. Okay, we can go inside now. Okay, I'm not going to do what you told me to do. I'm going to go check out the front. Tee-hee, thanks. Let's go check it out, Squall. Sure. Your excitement baffles me, but okay. Pretty sure there's nothing to do here, so let's go talk to our friends. Now that we're not losing points for doing so like we were during the examination. Well, that's a dainty pose, Zell. Yo, check it out. So this is Seed's private cabin. Whoa. Oh, yeah, awesome. Selphie doesn't even care. It's awesome, though, Selphie. Don't you want to see? I love trains. Would you like us to run a train? Sorry. Train, train, take us away, far away, to the future we will go. Such a nice breeze. Oh, I'll meet you inside. I like trains. I'm gonna go hang out here for a bit. Trains, trains, take us away. Train, train, get me on out of this town. He's just bouncing around like an idiot. So, in fairness, like Squall's like a jerk and a douchebag, and he's apathetic about other people to the point of it like it's just like beyond what's really normal. But he hangs out with some morons. I'm glad you're so excited. They even have magazines here. Received Pet Pals Volume 1. Wow, that's incredible. Magazines? And then Squall starts bouncing up and down. This is pretty damn amazing. It pays to be a member of Seed. Man, can you imagine if we had the Players Club card with Telly Savalas? Squall, you know anything about Timber? I don't care. Not too much. Well, we'll say not too much. Thought so. Well, let me fill you in. Timber used to be a country surrounded by deep forests. It's a country? But 18 years ago, Galbadia invaded. Oh no, the G Army again. Timber fell quite easily to Galbadia, so now Timber is under Galbadian occupation. It said there's a whole bunch of resistance factions, big and small. And? Nope, that's it. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All, Zell. And now it's time for Mr. Know-It-All. Yeah, you know what, Squall? He didn't claim to know everything. Hey, no problem. I'm too stupid to understand I'm being insulted. You guys want to help me write more verses of the train song? I mean, I'm not feeling well. You should get some rest if you're tired, or is it some kind of female issue? I'm really sleepy. Yeah, like I mentioned, rest. You okay? Hey, huh? What the? Something's wrong with me, too. I feel sleepy. What's going on? You guys are not familiar with the concept of sleep? Ugh. What's this? Wow, there's a high-pitched whining sound, and suddenly everyone collapsed. What could it mean? And why won't it let me pause? Because this would be a really good time to end the video. I'm just kind of... No, it's going to keep advancing without me. Laguna, are you sure this... Luckily, we don't have to continue. Because this is actually a pretty good point to call it a video and happen to be a cliffhanger. The last video was a little on the long side, so this one can be a little short. Because we're on our way to Timber in a train, and suddenly everyone passes out, and we're just like, what the hell's going on? Well, for those of you watching these as they go up, who don't already know the story of Final Fantasy VIII, maybe we'll find out next week, or maybe by the end of this whole sequence, our party members will still have no idea what's going on. Either way, we got exciting music playing, and what kind of look like Galbadian soldiers. We'll see what's going on next time. I'm the Serious JG. Thanks for watching. See you then.